Welcome and thank you for joining me. If your company performs work for the U.S. government, especially outside the United States, you've probably heard the term Defense Base Act Insurance or DBA insurance. One of the most common questions I hear is, isn't DBA insurance just another form of workers' compensation? While they share similarities, they are not the same thing. Understanding the difference is important because relying on the wrong coverage can create significant compliance and financial issues. Today, let's get started. Compare Defense Base Act insurance versus workers' compensation. Explain when each applies. Discuss why every government contractor should understand the distinction. What is workers' compensation? Workers' compensation is a state-regulated insurance program designed to provide benefits to employees who suffer work-related injuries or illnesses. Details vary by state, but workers' compensation generally provides medical expenses, lost wages, rehabilitation benefits, disability benefits, death benefits for eligible survivors. For most businesses operating within the United States, workers' compensation is a standard part of their insurance program. What is Defense Base Act Insurance? Defense Base Act Insurance is a federal workers' compensation system established under the Defense Base Act. It extends workers' compensation-type benefits to many civilian employees working outside the United States under qualifying U.S. government contracts. DBA coverage may apply to work involving U.S. military bases overseas, public works projects, government-funded construction, humanitarian assistance, foreign aid programs, certain defense-related operations. Depending on the contract, DBA coverage may be required even if employees are not working directly for the Department of Defense. The biggest difference, the most important distinction, is where the work is performed and the legal framework governing the coverage. Traditional workers' compensation, state law. Defense Base Act Insurance, federal law for qualifying overseas contracts. A contractor with excellent workers' comp may still require DBA coverage for employees working abroad. Who needs DBA insurance? Contractors and subcontractors performing qualifying work overseas under U.S. government contracts. Examples include construction contractors, engineering firms, security contractors, logistics providers. It's important to determine coverage obligations before work begins. Infrastructure companies, environmental contractors, consultants supporting overseas government projects. Common misconceptions. Several misconceptions arise repeatedly. Our workers' compensation policy covers all employees. Not necessarily. More misconceptions. Not necessarily. We're only a subcontractor, so the prime contractor handles everything. Subcontractors often have independent insurance obligations. Another misconception, these assumptions can create significant compliance issues if not addressed early. We're only overseas for a short period. Contract duration alone does not determine if DBA applies. Why compliance matters. Government contracts contain specific insurance requirements. Meeting those is about more than paperwork. Proper coverage helps protect employees, supports contractual compliance, reduces uncertainty if an overseas injury occurs. Understanding insurance obligations before mobilization is much easier than resolving questions after an incident. Integrating DBA into your risk management program. DBA insurance should not be viewed in isolation. It should be coordinated with your broader risk management strategy, including contract review, workers' compensation, general liability. Also consider, the strongest organizations view insurance as one component of an overall risk management program. Automobile liability, professional liability, cyber liability where appropriate, certificates of insurance, subcontractor compliance. Questions to ask before overseas work begins. Before accepting an overseas contract, does the contract require DBA insurance? Which employees will be covered? Do subcontractors need their own coverage? Have insurance requirements been reviewed? Are overseas exposures different from our domestic operations? These questions can help identify potential issues before work starts. Final thoughts. Defense Base Act insurance and workers' compensation are closely related but not interchangeable. Workers' comp domestic state law. DBA overseas federal law. Understanding when each applies keeps contractors compliant, protects employees, and manages contractual risk. If your organization performs work for the U.S. government, especially outside the United States, review these requirements before mobilization to If you'd like to learn more about Government Contractor Insurance, Defense Base Act Insurance, or risk management, educational resources are available at www.montrageinsurance.com. Thank you for watching. If you found this webinar helpful, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with others in the government contracting community. I look forward to seeing you in the next webinar.